Okay, up next is similarity. If two shapes are similar to each other, they are the same shape, but different size. So same shape, different size is our definition for similarity. Um, Something can be transformed into a similar shape by a dilation. So a dilation just means to scale something. Um, let's go ahead and scale this triangle up. And what I do is pick a point. Let's start with this point right here. And what I do, if I want to double the size of something, from that point, I can just draw a ray going straight out through all of the points of the triangle. Okay, now if I want to double the size of this triangle, all I would do is find the distance, and it might be better to use a compass here. Okay, so I have a divider. So I find this distance right here, and then I'm just going to double it, so it goes to there. Now this distance right here, I'm going to double that, so it just makes another dot right there. And then this distance right here, I'm going to double that as well. Okay. So this is my new triangle. Which is, the lengths are twice the size. Now the area might be a little bit different. We'll get to that later. But this distance right here should be doubled. So the distance between these points, you can see that, let's see, go this way. See that it has doubled, basically. Okay. You can also scale down or dilate down. So what if I made it half as big? There I can't really use my divider, so let's just measure this. So this is approximately 22, so half of 22 is 11. This one is about 70, half of 70 is 35. And this one is about 64, half of 64 is 32. Okay, so I made a triangle that was half the size. And it's a fun doodle game you can make a whole bunch of different sizes of triangles just by changing the distances between them, scaling them down by a factor. So this one is half size, this one is 2 times. Okay, just for fun, let's do a 1-point perspective. So if I drew some buildings here, and this is a road. Let's see, as long as it's going towards a point. You can make a pretty realistic drawing. A bunch of buildings just stacked up of different heights. And as you go further back, obviously the distances between the building, between the two edges of the building, get smaller. Right? So that looks like a pretty realistic drawing. So if I had a person standing in the foreground, they would be about that tall, but if they were way back here, it would be scaled down quite a bit. Okay, that's it for dilation.